Hey, good evening, everyone, and welcome to a special event of Maha Shivratri, Bondage to Freedom. My name is Falguni, and I'll just go through some health and safety house rules. So, toilets are right in the corridor, and any emergencies happens. If you hear a fire drill, please just run. Yeah, I'm joking. Okay. Any emergencies or any fire exit, any fire happens, there's the exit just the way you came up in and just the way down back. Okay. Could I please ask everyone to keep your mobile phone switched off or on silent? Thank you. So we'll begin with our program today, and it's with a beautiful dance performed by Jenny. Jenny's coming to Brahma Kumaris for last 12 years. She's an accountant by profession, and she's performing a dance which is praising Shiva of how he bestows his love on us. So let's welcome Jenny. Jenny, let's go. Wasn't that splendid? Beautiful dance. Thank you, Jenny. All right, so we're just talking about a little bit of Mahashivratri. Mahashivratri has always been very special to me. Its a spiritual significance enlightens us with the knowledge of righteousness, and it takes me away from the world of darkness to a complete state of remaining in your original form. of peace, purity, and love. And today, our speaker, Sister Davi, will share with us how to free ourselves from the bondage and experience freedom. So let's welcome our sister Karuna Davi. She's been coordinating Brahma Kumari activities since in Southall since 40 years. And she's loving and sweet, and her motherly affection has always kept us blessed. Her name in Hindi means Karuna, which means compassionate. Thank you. Please come.
So bondage leads to burden. You feel very heavy, isn't it? When there's a love, there's no burden. After burden, then we create many, many barriers. In order to remove the barriers, what you have to do? We all have the experience when we're stuck in the traffic, there's a barrier. Somebody has to remove the barrier. When do we feel burdened? When you feel something heavy. I remember one day one girl was walking. She was carrying her younger brother. She was carrying on her in her lap. Somebody said that, why are you carrying so heavy burden? She said, it's no burden, it's my brother. Where there is a love, there's no burden. So bondage are like to be trapped in something. I always remember that like somebody's in a jail of something. Once I was at our headquarters. One person was in the bondage. His feet was tied in ropes, hands were tied. Each part of the body was tied one or the other bondage. How to free from those bondage? Are we trapped in any type of a bondage? Do we have any bondages? But how we have those bondages is us, our mind creates the bondage. Due to anger, due to ego, due to attachment, we create those bondages. If I have the habit of getting angry, you will trap yourself in bondage. If you're expecting something from someone, you create the bondage. Even if I say, you respect me, if you give me respect, I won't be trapped in bondage. It means I'm expecting that if you respect me, doesn't matter tomorrow or next year, that's from outside, but inside I already created the bondage. If you don't give me respect, it means I won't be happy. I won't be your friends. We create those bondages. So we want to be free from those bondages. Who is creating? It's our mind. So I always say that mind, make your mind your good friend. Ask your mind, would I be happy when I'm free from bondages? I want to be free from everything. What comes to you in your mind when you feel you're free? Who is free in the world? Anybody free in the world? Anything comes into your mind that who is free? What is the sign of a freedom? When someone's free, one sign is, I always remember about the bird. Birds are free. When they're free, they can fly. When they're in the bondage, why they're in the bondage? There must be something expecting, or they hold on to something. So how we can become free from bondages? When we become free from ego, anger. This world is full of problem. We don't say in meditation, problem don't come, problem do come in everyone's life. Today your mind may be okay, tomorrow may not be. Today your body is okay, tomorrow may not be. One lady phoned me today. Last night she was okay, but when she woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, she had a very severe pain in the morning. She had to call the ambulance and she had to go. She said, I was in a bondage because my child is only 3-year-old. She thought of me. She said, Karuna, can I leave my child with you for a few of hours? I'm in the bondage. I have to. I said, I can find the solution, but I really, today I can't look after, but we can find the solution. There's a solution for everything. Bondage, when we are in the bondage, what happens? We feel like after that you feel that there's a burden on your head. Let me tell you a small story. There was a cow. She was just walking like grazing grass. Suddenly, she saw a big lion roaring and coming, and she started running. It has our story actually. She started running, and lion is also following her. She was out of breath. She saw big pond. She said, that's the only, let me die in there or swim in there. Let me say, she is not aware of what is in there. But the water wasn't too much mud in there. She went there. She saw lions coming behind her. One lion was coming behind her. Oh my God, no. He's going to catch hold of me and he's going to kill me. So much of fear and anxiety in her mind. But when she went halfway, there was only mud. She was going like sinking into the mud. Oh my God, what's going to happen? She was finding very difficult to take a step further. Then what happened? Lions coming close to, he was also stuck in there. The both of them were so close to each other. Then she asked, do you have any master? He said, I am the master of the jungle. I am the master. I am the almighty authority. Nobody is higher than me. anybody's coming to save you then? No, I am the master. Then he said, what about you? You are also in same situation. You have no one to save you. She said, no, I'm a different. When my master comes home and when he sees me, I haven't returned home, then what my master is going to do? My master will look for me. He will come and save me from here. But both of us stuck in the mud. You can't come close to me and you can't catch a hold of me. You can't do anything. You are powerful. Where your strength? She asked nicely, where your strength now? Come on, you can't. Can you save yourself? He said, no, I can't. I'm stuck in the mud. Then suddenly, when she said that my master will come and save me, suddenly she looked by the river. There was a master comes. He threw the rope, put around her neck, pulled her from the mud. And when she came out from the mud, cow and the master, they're looking at the lion, because even the master would like to save him. Why would he not save him? He's too dangerous for him to save him. He's looking there. He can't do anything. What does it mean? Cow is the symbol of us. We are the souls. What is the symbol of mud? This world. This world is like a mud to us. We are all sinking in the mud. And who was the lion? Who is the lion? Ego, arrogant. When we say, I am the master, I know everything, I am the only one can do this, I am responsible, that ego. When we roar with this ego, what happened? That we act like a lion. Then lion, now God comes. Who is the master? Supreme Soul, God. He sees that my children hasn't come home. Let me go and find them. So he is the Supreme Soul. He comes and saves us from this dirty world. Who made this dirty world? Us. We made this dirty world. Today I was speaking to someone. We went for a little shopping. Then that person was saying that, look what is happening in Turkey. Then we, at the end, we came into term of that, who made this world like this? Not God did not create any earthquake. God cannot see his children suffering. It is a human being. Because we are throwing so much rubbish here and there, we are polluting the air, and that even he was belonging to Muslim background. Straightway he starts saying, because we are digging the ground and creating so much nuclear bombs and all this, we are creating the world like this. So we blame, people blame God. Does God create the problem for his children? Those are parents. Do they give a sorrow to their children? No one. Everybody loves their children. So God is the Supreme Soul. He is the Father of everyone. He is the Creator of everyone. He cannot see his children suffering. When he sees that his children hasn't come home, then he has to come from up above. And he tells us and guides us, children, you are trapped in the bondages. Let's go back home. He just guides us. He shows us the path. Even in the dancing, it's a very beautiful line that when you conquer these vices, then you will be able to dance. Even on the path of bhakti, when we used to sing, they show Shankar Bhagavan. Second is Shri Krishna. When he overcome these snakes, 5 vices, he did not kill those 5 vices. We cannot say that we don't have 5 vices. Vices are there, but they are under control. They don't, if I say that I don't have anger, no, we do have anger, but it's under control. We always say we have to keep them under control. My mind is under control. My mind is like my child. My mind is my good friend. When we make our mind good friend, then these vices don't attack me. They are under me. I'm not under the influence of those vices, because when we are under the influence of those vices, what happened? We come into bondage. So now God comes, He gives us pair of scissors. We created those bondage. He said, okay, I'll give you pair of scissors. What is pair of scissors? If you got one part of scissor, will you be able to cut your bondage, cut anything? No. If you got a sharp knife, with single knife, you can cut something. But with a scissor, you can't. You need a pair of scissors. Not only pair of scissors, what else do you need? There's a little screw which is joining those pair of scissors. What are the pair of scissors? God comes and gives us the knowledge and yoga. Knowledge means He's telling us, child, who are you? You are a point of light. You were very beautiful soul. You were free from everything. You did not have any bondage. You created this bondage. Now I give you the pair of scissors. He tells us the technique how to cut it, cut those bondage. One is knowledge. Second is yoga. Yoga means communication with the Supreme. Communication. Once we start chatting with the Supreme Soul, that's a meditation. Sometimes people think yoga means you have to do physical yoga. You can do physical yoga, but when your mind is good, you will be able to become flexible. Your body will become flexible. You can do for health reason. You can go for walk. You can do physical yoga. But this yoga is spiritual. It's a connection with you can say two wires. That's meditation, yoga, connection. When we connect ourselves with the power of knowledge and yoga, then there's a little screw. What is that little screw which is joining them together? Then I have a pair of scissors. I can cut those bondages. That little screw is whatever God is telling us to do, that's inculcation. Bring into practical life. We have to apply in life. I always say, I remember when I came to this knowledge, how I used to feel that I'm in the bondage. I used to practice that I am a soul. Not only soul, I'm the embodiment of peace. 7 qualities I used to repeat, even walking, talking, for good 6 months, day and night, even when I used to sleep, I'm a soul. I'm a peaceful soul. I'm a loveful soul. I'm a happy soul. Nobody can snatch my happiness away. Nobody can take my peace away. I'm happy. Even in my dreams, I used to hug myself. I used to feel I'm like, even when I used to sleep, I'm feeling like I'm hugging myself. That I practiced. That was my little screw. That helped me. That pair of scissors helped me to cut those bondages. I felt that really I was becoming free from the bondages. Who created those bondages? It was me. Even sometimes we say, if I got good car, I will be happy. Is that the car is going to give me happy? If I got a good mobile phone, that's going to give me happy? If in early days, we weren't aware of a mobile phone, laptop, but we still had the bondages. That was of the mind. And I remember when I had a car at that time, I used to feel so much pressurized because you park it on the wrong place, you get the ticket. Sometimes people come and break your windows. I used to feel it's, oh my God, it's a bondage. That car is not giving me happiness. Since I sold that car, you won't believe I became free. I felt that it wasn't the car who was giving me happiness. Happiness is from within. It's my practical experience. Then I start thinking positive that I don't have a car. Now I can walk. I start walking to work twice a week. Then sometime I will take it. No bondages. When there's a no bondages, then we can have a clear connection with the Supreme Soul. Who is the Supreme Soul? Like we also celebrating Shivratri, Shiv Jayanti. Shiva means he's the benevolent. He is the father of every soul. We normally have the picture of a Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Christian. Everybody look at them as a point of light. So he is the father of everyone. But on the path of bhakti, we got mixed up with Shiv and Shankar. If you can see anyone with the eyes, that cannot be God. That's a Shankar Bhagavan. I always say Shivling, Shiva is the point of light. He's light. Shankar is sun, elder son, the one who they normally show that around his neck there's snakes, living snakes. I used to be very frightened that Devta has living snakes. Oh my God, I don't want to go close. But at that time, I did not know what is the meaning of these living snakes. Now I come to know that these snakes are inside living snakes, but they don't bite me. They don't attack me. That's what they say. How did he conquer those? One is, his stage was very, very powerful. Like they show asana. Asana means his stage is a problem comes like lion, but he overcome them. But how did he overcome them? It is only one deity showed naked. Rest of the Devi Devta, they always show them a well dressed up, well decorated. It's only Shankar Bhagavan is naked, bluish body. And he became bodiless. We all have to practice become detached from the body. When you're detached from the body, then he was able to overcome those snakes. Then they say that when people say something to us, we listen from one ear. God has given us two ears. You listen from one ear, take it out from other. Normally what happens, if somebody says something to us, we listen from one ear, we take inside, we keep in the stomach very proudly. What do we say? I can remember the things you said something to me 20 years ago, 30 years ago. Some things we keep in our mind, some we keep in our stomach, in our heart, in our brain. If somebody tells me that I've got a stomach ache, I've got some stomach ulcer, I said, do you keep everything in your stomach? If somebody says something to you, or do you listen from one ear, take out from the other? This is the significance of Shankar Bhagavan. What did he do? Listen from one ear, take it out from other. One of our Dadiji used to say, God has given us two ears. Listen from one, take it out from the other. What we normally do, we listen from one and we take it inside, we churn it and we create the problem to this body. Then we blame God. We say, why God is giving me this problem? Why God has given me this sickness? Why I got a heart problem? Why I've got a brain hemorrhage? Because we keep too many things in the brain. We keep too many things, hatred, jealousy in the heart. In the stomach, past things we keep in our stomach. So I always say that how to become free. Create 3 factories. In the heart, what factory you can create? Love factory. In my heart, I'm going to have a love factory that whoever comes to my factory, they only can have a love, nothing else. Is it easy? Then you will be able to fly. You will be free from it. For the tongue, for the mouth, have a sweet factory. Sweet factory in the sense that I will only speak sweet words, nothing else. And like a Christmas, Diwali, any festival come, we normally give sweet. So that is a different sweet that can cause diabetes. They can create many. But this sweetness, you will never have diabetes. In brain, have ice factory, 3 factory. Means keep your brain cool and calm. In Hindi, we normally say, पैर गरम, पेट नरम, सिर ठंडा, मारो डॉक्टर को डंडा. If your feet are warm, your stomach is soft, your brain is cool, you won't have any disease to the body. Do you agree? Will you remember 3 factories? One is love factory. Second, sweet factory. Third, ice factory. Do not make your, normally when people become angry, what happened? Your face become red, your ears are red, and your brain is like, you should check your blood pressure at that time. Your blood pressure will be like 190 or something. Then state with say, oh my God, your blood pressure is because we are angry. That's we create a bondage. So now the process to how to become free from those bondages, one is, as I said, 3 factories, and leave that line behind. Overcome the line. Problem will come, but you practice that I am a soul. Detach from this body, completely become naked from the body. Then you will be able to open your third eye. That's what they show Shankar Bhagavan. Then he opened his third eye. Third eye means awakening. Open your third eye. They said, God will come, open your third eye. Now God is there. God is saying, child, okay, thank you. God comes and opens our third eye. Let me show you Shiva and Shankar. This is the picture of Shiva and Shankar. I love this picture. Shankar is, you can see the physical form. Shivling, you can't see. On the Shivling, you can see little dot. Dot is the symbol of Supreme Soul is light. If I ask anyone, what is the meaning of 3 lines? Anybody knows what is the meaning of 3 lines? Now, each line have a 3 meaning. There are 3 lines. It means one is, he is the God, G-O-D. God does. What does he do? When we talk about what does he do? He is a generator, operator, director. Right? That's the 3 tasks of God. G-O-D. God. Second line, he is the master of the 3 worlds. In Hindi, he is a Tirlokinath. He is the master of 3 worlds. Yeah. Third one, he is the knower of past, present, future. We don't know our past. We don't know our future. We don't know what is. We think that even we worry about the past, we worry about the future, and we let our present go. Now he said, children, your present is very, very precious. Value, this present is a gift for you. God is there telling us, forget about the past, forget about the future. You enjoy the present. You check yourself, you're sitting here in this present, what are you thinking? Is your mind outside? Is your mind here? If your mind is in this present, if mind is a present here, it means this is a gift for you. If I'm sitting here, you come here for 1 hour, but your still mind is thinking, oh, I hope I won't miss my bus. I hope I won't miss my train. It means your mind is outside, then you won't feel any attainment. Sometimes it happens. I remember one lady said that I was sitting in the temple and other one reminding her, how your mother-in-law? She said, is much better. How come she can be better? She said, I'm learning meditation. That's why she is becoming better. No, I don't believe that she is becoming better. She said, while I'm sitting there she was trying to stabilize her mind. She could not because she kept on reminding her about her mother-in-law, sister-in-law. She said, no, they cannot be good within a week. She said, no, I'm trying to change myself. That's what it happens. God said, stay in present. That's what mantra he gives us. So he is what he does, he is the incorporeal. He is the point of light. Through Brahma, he gives us the knowledge. Creator, like G-O-D. Through Brahma, he gives the knowledge. Through Vishnu, you can see the symbol of, this is the symbol of you live in the family. We are living in the dirty world, but you live like a lotus flower. We all have seen lotus flower. Lotus flower is not touched by any dirty water. So you live in this world, we should not be touched. It's not only Vishnu, In Hindi, it's very beautiful. Vishnu means the one is beyond vices and all the vices. That's what they show them, these four ornaments in their hands. This is Shankar Bhagwan. Mainly, he was doing tapasya, deep form of meditation. So, Supreme Soul is light, but we can't see him with these eyes. We have to open our third eye. Like he comes and open. When you open a third eye, there was a three line of good line of fortune. Then from his forehead, Ganges means a good thing will be coming out from your brain. Otherwise, if we are angry, attachment, ego, what's going on? We are trapped in a bondage. God comes and liberates us and he makes us free from everything when he said that he is the master of three worlds. This is the picture you can see. We are living in this world. This symbol of the image, completely dark world. What is the darkness means? Is it that because there's no sun, there's a dark? Now sun of knowledge comes, he removes the darkness and he makes us free from all the bondages. This is the world, we are living in this world. We have to go beyond from this world. There is a subtle world beyond the sun, the moon, stars, sky. When I'm sorry, when I'm talking about a flying bird, in order to fly, what do you need? Wings. Without wings, we cannot fly. There was one king. He had two birds, and very beautiful birds. He kept somebody, they were babies, both babies. He kept somebody, he said, can you train them properly so they can fly very high up in the sky? They were looked after very well. And that person was very trained. And one day the king said, I like to see my birds, how they are flying. When he saw one bird was flying and going beyond everywhere, beyond from everything. The other bird, he fly a little bit high and come down. Then he called the doctor, is there any problem with his legs, wings? Nothing, they can't find anything. Then king said, I will give anybody who can find out what's wrong with this bird. And nobody could find. The bird will fly a little bit high, come back. Other ones are going beyond from everything, goes in the sky, and the king becomes very happy. He's a fly, but he's looking at the one can't fly. He called astrologers, he called pundits, he called them, please find out what's wrong with this bird. Nobody could find anything. One day, he put a price. He said, if anybody can make this bird fly, I will give golden coins. Golden coins, golden. There was one ordinary farmer. He comes and within a week, the bird started flying. And he was going higher than the other one. Then the king was so happy that now this bird is flying. What did you do? He said, before I give you your reward, your prize, I want to know, can you tell me, what did you do? How did you make him fly? He said, I was watching this bird. Every time that bird, when he sees that little branch, he comes quickly, he comes and cling on to that branch. What I did last week, I cut that branch. He can't see the branch from up there. He had the potential to fly high, but he was taking the sport of that branch. Then he will come and sit there. A little bit tired, come and he sit there. So that's what God does. He said, do not, in order to fly, do not take the sport of any branches. How many branches we are holding to? So we have to let them go. In order to fly, we have to let them go. Then I will be able to go beyond from everything, from bondage, burden, barriers. We can remove the barrier. We won't feel anything burden. You're doing your all the things, but I'm not in the bondage. I'm not in the bondage of the mind. I'm not in the bondage of relationship. I'm not in the bondage of bodily relations. Nothing. I am a free bird. If you think I'm a free bird, I've got no, my mind, listen to me. Hold the wings of mind and intellect. Two wings, mind and intellect. Cut the bondage with a pair of scissors, knowledge and yoga, even little screw. Little screw is that my inculcation, which will join me. Whatever, even you try little bit, you will see the magic. You will see that you become free from all the bondages. This is my experience. That's what God is teaching us. He said, just connect with me. Like when we connect the two wires, what do? We feel both wires. You can't take a wire one where you feel and the other one. No. What do? We peel the top wire off. Then there's inside, there's another three wires. We peel them off. Then you join them together. When you join them together, then on the top of that, we put another sellotape. We cover it. We don't keep it naked, do we? We then automatically, you can connect those wires anywhere, the light will come. Same way, we have to become detached from this thick wire body. We don't have to peel with a knife or no, nothing. Become detached from the body, that I am a soul. Don't think about the past. Don't think about the future. In Hindi, it's very beautiful. Past is sapna. Future is kalpana. Present is my apna. Past is history. Future is mystery. Present is a gift for me. If I practice that I am a soul, my mind is like a little child. My mind is my good friend. Let me hold my finger of my mind and intellect, then I, the soul, will be able to become detached from this body. That's what Shiv Jayanti means. God comes when it's completely darkness. We are in the bondage. He comes and liberates us. He makes us free from all the bondages. Money does not make us happy. Computer does not make us happy. When I read what we every day is teaching, even today he was saying the time will come, children, you won't get food, you won't get sugar, you won't get milk. I remember what he used to tell us 40 years ago. We are going through that period now. When he used to say this will happen, earth will be shaken, tsunami, all this, God is telling us about our future, what is going to happen. And he is making us stronger. He does not like to see his children weak. No parents like to see their children weak. They tap on their back, you're my strong, you're my Raja Beta, you're my, prince and princess. So same way, God is saying, you are my prince and princess. He liked to see us. He liked to see crown over our head. He liked to see us sitting in the throne. He liked to see. He does not like to see us suffering. He liked to see us just in 1 second become detached from the body, think that I'm connected with the Supreme Soul. So he takes us, we are here in this world, go beyond the world. This is a soul world. You can scroll up. It is the land of peace. That is the home where our master comes. When he sees that we are trapped in this world, he comes and makes us free from big, big lion. There's many big lions. Yeah. So that's Shivratri. He comes at the time of like all these, they trapped us. I used to look at that picture. I used to say how the Son of Knowledge comes and he will make free from all the bondages. Now when his rays of love, peace, happiness, knowledge, power, yoga comes, we don't have to cut this bondage. No. All he does, he tells us the technique. Like when we got a pair of scissors, he does not hold. He give in our hand, child, you cut this, your own bondage. That's all we have to do. He gives us the knowledge. Knowledge does not mean that he tells us to read Vedas or scripture. No, we don't have to read any Vedas or scripture. You just come to know yourself, who you are. When we meet someone, we normally say, my name is this, I'm working there, I do this. That's a physical occupation, physical address, physical. Who have given me the name? I didn't come with this name, did I? Who given me name? Karuna, my parents, maybe my uncle, auntie, paternal, maternal, they have given me the name. Who told me I belong to this religion? Again, parents. Who given me the name, surname? From the parents, grandparents. What did I come with? I remember when I used to ask any question, nobody knows what's in my heart. I used to say, my mom, Mama, no, you don't understand what I want. When I used to say, I want love. What does it mean, love? You want to a physical love? No, you don't understand what I'm looking for. When we say nobody understands my feeling, I only know my feeling. So we know we are trapped in many, many bondages. God is the only one who could make us free, and he gives us love. He replaced with those anger, attachment, ego. He replaced with the love of peace, happiness. He does not come empty-handed. Like parents go to their children. Children probably go to parents empty-handed. But when parents go to the children's house, what do? They always take something. He is the mother and father. He does not come empty-handed. He brings very beautiful gift. He brings golden coins for us. What are the golden coins, children? I'm making you worthy to go to golden age. Yesterday, I asked one mother, I said, you bought a house for your children? She said, yeah, I have 2 sons. I bought a house for my children. I said, do they have the key of your house? She said, yeah, both of my sons got the key of my house. I said, when they're passing by, they probably pop in. Let's go for a cup of tea. She said, yes. I said, do you have the key of your son's house? She said, no, I don't have the key of it. No, I said, why? No, I have to call them whenever I go there. Same thing, Supreme Father, when he comes, he does not have the key to the golden age. He prepared the beautiful world for his children, but he won't be able to come to us. He only comes when we are trapped in the bondage. So, shall we do a few minutes meditation? Yeah, on the topic that feel that I'm free from bondages. We are free, we are bird, like an angel. I always say one is flying bird, second is angels fly. What would you like to be? Angel or the bird? Angels also have 2 wings. Birds also have wings. So whatever you want to choose, you can choose. Feel that I'm free from everything. God is come and liberates us from all the bondages. He has given me a pair of scissors. Think that I've got this pair of scissors, knowledge and yoga, and that little screw, whatever he says, I will imbibe, I'll bring into practical life, that scissor in my hand. I can cut all the bondages, whatever I've been trapped in. Relax your body. Visualize that I'm powerful energy in the center of forehead. I am light. This body is my human. I am the being. I am the master of my mind. I can feel. I'm the embodiment of peace. I'm the embodiment of love, happiness. I'm the embodiment of knowledge. I'm the embodiment of bliss, purity. Let me send this quality to my each part of my body. With these qualities, I'm becoming light. I'm free from this body consciousness. I'm free from anger, anxiety, jealousy. Nothing's there. I can feel I'm very clean, pure, like an angel. I created my bondages and now I'm able to become free from all the bondages. I want to fly. I want to become detached from this room. I'm a free bird with two wings. I'm going higher and higher. These two wings, more I use them, more I'm able to fly high, going high like going beyond the sun, moon, stars, sky. From up above, I can see the whole world. As I am free, I can also feel I'm liberating the world from their bondages. I can feel the world is also becoming free from everything. One day, this world will be paradise, clean, pure. I can visualize beautiful lakes, beautiful gardens, birds, peacock are dancing in harmony. Everyone is free. Who created that world? It is the Supreme Father, who is light, who is the Father of every soul. He is the Supreme Father. I can feel His rays of peace are going towards each and every soul. He is one, but He can purify the whole world. I can feel I have a connection with my Supreme Father. I'm getting extra energy, peace. He is the source of peace, love, happiness. I can take as much as I like. He's my Father. There's no barrier for me because I'm His child. Soul feel free. I filled my apron, coming back from that world, distributing peace, love, and happiness to the whole world. In the form of angel, I can shower the peace, love, happiness. There's no limitation, no bondage, no barrier, no burden. I, the soul, like a bird, come back to this body, sit in the center of the forehead. I feel free, no pull from the body, no pull from my old habits and skaras. feel very light. I will give cooperation to other souls to become free as well. Relax, relax, relax. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Sister Karuna. Wasn't that amazing? It was such a nice way of explaining how we can free ourselves from the bondages. And now we feel lighter. When we go home, we're just going to switch ourselves from bondages to being free, right? Just on next week's Tuesday topic, on 20th of February, same time, 6:45 to 7:45. It's about cooperation, foundation of success. And it's just a little bit about it. Where there's a cooperation, success comes easily. So, where there is cooperation, success comes easily. How to imbibe and attract this virtue of cooperation, and what are the obstacles that hinder it? So, when we have cooperation, and what are the obstacles that can hinder our cooperation? So, that's something we have a speaker, Jim Dees. He will be speaking about. If you can't come physically here, we have online as well. So, we'll be sending you links to join that. Just saying that, we also at Brahma Kumari here with a spiritual university, and we teach Raj Yoga as a way of experiencing peace of mind and a positive approach to life. So if anyone wants to join us, we have classes here, and we provide opportunities for people from all religious and cultural backgrounds to explore their own spirituality and learn skills of reflection and meditation based on Raj Yoga philosophy, which can help to develop inner calm, clear thinking, and personal well being. So, if anyone is interested, please speak to us at the reception. And these are little few three books, which are one of the really good ones: From the Heart of Gold, The Alpha Point, It's a Glimpse of God, and The Faces of God, Poems about Love and God. Yeah. So, if anyone wants, we have the shop downstairs, it's open, and you're more than welcome to take any product from there. Sister or brother will be able to assist you there. And so now, just with all that, we are also going to have a sweet toli. Toli means it comes with sweet and savory. Yeah. So Sister Karuna will be offering to us.